I would say I got into coaching probably around my senior year of high school. There was a new softball and baseball facility that opened up near my hometown about 5 minutes away from my house. And so my mom and I jumped in there, got a membership right away, and my mom had mentioned to the owner that I had done hitting lessons previously with like family members or like family friends. And so I did a hitting lesson with, his name's Dan Vanderkoy, the owner. I did a hitting lesson with his daughter, hit it off super strong, and now I have about 30 clients that I work with regularly when I go home. I think the biggest approach to coaching is that you have to understand every girl's different. Every girl has a different learning style, every girl has a different body type, so you really have to adjust those mechanics or even like the coaching style to those specific athletes. I mean, I start out hitting off the tee, do front toss, and then just kind of take my time, or like specific drills to what they're struggling with that day or what they want to work on, and then like each lesson advancing those skills. Like, all right, you can hit a fastball pretty well, like let's work on like inside balls, high, low, move it around. I think for me, like I've definitely learned the game a lot more from a different perspective. Like I've really learned how to respect my coaches even more, respect their time, understand their commitment and their love for the game, because I really see that now. I use a lot of video when I help them. I think I'm a visual learner, so it really helps me to just like see what I'm physically doing, even though like you can say it, but sometimes your brain doesn't work that way. So I show them like, hey, this is what it looks like when you get that separation from the ball, when you keep your head down. Coaching has definitely changed the game for me. I think mentally, for sure, and just understanding like if you get down on yourself, you can't keep beating yourself up because it's just going to keep depleting your skills. It's coaching, I would say, has definitely kept the game simple for me, and understanding like you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to smile, you're supposed to, I mean, you want to be successful, but sometimes you're not, and you can't just beat yourself up. I've definitely learned to be less hard on myself, just because you can see all those, like, when you're successful, you're really happy, but then when you're not successful, you beat yourself up about it, and it kind of just ruins the fun for you. So just to keep it simple. Compared to my freshman year to my sophomore year, I think I've matured a lot, not even in the box, but just like as a player. I feel like I have more confidence. I got to play a bunch this summer, like all around the country, which was really cool. I think my approach at the plate, I'm a lot more confident at hitting different pitches. I worked really hard in the fall and the off season, just to work on that inside ball, because I'm not seeing fastballs down the middle anymore, which you can crank those out anytime at practice. So just getting more confident with hitting different pitches, or like if you have an 0-2, like you have to be disciplined, or you have to like swing at anything close. You can't let that strike three go by. I would say being at college has been really tough not being with my girls, just because like I get texts left and right like, hey Riley, like, oh, they'll send me videos of like their swing, because that's what I told them that they can do. I'm like, if you want to FaceTime me when you're at the cages, like just let me know, I'll shoot out some times. I think I went home a lot in the fall, my freshman and sophomore year, just to go work with my girls, because off season's pretty chill. Like we just have 3 practices a week, so I have weekends free. The summertime is huge though. I just got offered a job to coach our 12U and 14U teams this summer, which has been really cool. I'll run camps like in the winter when I go home for break. So there is time, but it's hard because right now is the prime season for softball, and this is when I'm needed the most. But my clients have been super respectful of like, no, like you need to finish your collegiate career first. My goal with softball and coaching going forward is I really want to keep working at Line Drive, the facility that I work at, hoping to get like a full-time job there, but then I also want to be a teacher at an elementary school. The dream is to coach collegiately eventually, and I know like there's a lot of steps to that. So starting out small where I'm at right now, which I think is a good starting point, and then probably working my way into my old high school program, and then just going from there.